Louisa, I told you, no circumstances and Mitch know that you and I have any connection.
Senora Wallingford, you don't understand. They were so close. If they find us, they kill us. They'll kill Maria. They kill me. And then they come for Mitch. You must take me to him. I have to talk to my husband.
Your husband? Well, and look at that little precious bundle of joy.
Cecily, wait for me outside in the car.
What? And leave you here to entertain Mrs. Beck all alone? Aunt Phoebe, you know my mother brought me up to have better manners than that.
Then perhaps you will exercise those manners by obeying me now.
Does Hillary know that you and Mrs. Beck are such good friends? You know, perhaps we should call her and ask her to join us?
Mark, she would never go to a place like that. That'd be a waste of time.
Charlie, she can't afford anything better.
She worked at Mrs. Fargate's all summer long.
She hasn't cashed any of those checks.
Well, maybe she brought cash with her, or, I don't know, maybe she used her bank card, or the checks haven't cleared yet. But what we've got to do right now is we need to go down to places like NYU, down in the Village, or up to Columbia University, anywhere where students might be hanging out.
If she's in any of those areas, she's safe. What we need to do is to get the word out into places that aren't so safe, in case her luck runs out.
Mark, she's not like you. She'd risk cashing a check, or she would get a job, or whatever she had to do before she'd get involved with people like that.
Is there any news? I'm sorry, I couldn't sit still in Pine Valley. Please, you've got to let me help you look for her.
No way.
You know that I know how to run a computer. So next time I could just program in the addresses, and whenever you want to do a mailing, I could run off the list. It would take less time.
And be much less personal.
Yeah.
Anything I can get you? I have to go to the office.
You're leaving?
I'll be back in a couple of hours. Do you need anything?
Well, couldn't you just work here, and if I bother you, I could go downstairs?
Well, I'd love to work here. And you never bother me, but the files I need are in the office. You'll be all right. Just lock the door. What's the matter? Come on, talk to me.
Well, I would rather not be alone with Nico.
Why? Julie, you've got to get used to young boys finding a pretty girl like you attractive. Unless you want to go around, of course, with a paper bag on your head.
He scares me.
Nico? He's a puppy dog. Rambunctious, ill-mannered, untrained, but harmless.
Well, I don't know why, but he frightens me.
I frighten you?
How come you can't This has...
Oh, hey, what is that? Nat, come on, you gotta eat something. Hey, I got a great idea. Why don't you run in and take a hot shower and change clothes, and I'll treat you to a day of beauty at the Glamorama.
No, absolutely not. I can't go out anywhere. I'll run into Palmer or I'll run into Ross.
Yeah, I checked the appointment book, and they're not going to be at the Glamorama.
It doesn't matter. I can't see anybody. Everybody knows.
All they know, if anybody knows anything, is you left Palmer. That's all. And I'm not going to let anybody say a word to you.
Hello, Donna. I want to talk to Natalie.
Natalie's not feeling
This won't take long.
Well, you two, maybe could talk on the phone and say tomorrow morning.
I want to know, Natalie, what happened that last night at Cortland Manor.
I can't. Not with you. I can't.
Ellen, why don't you tell me what you need to know? I'll ask Natalie
All right,
later.
no, look, I know this is not a lot of fun talking to the wife. I know that, but look, I don't care what happened between you and Ross that night or any other night, okay? You can have him.
Ellen, what are you here for? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
Donna, my daughter is still missing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, she ran away that night. Now, did you speak to her? Did you see her? Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
No, I know.
Or did you hear anything? I mean, or did you try and make a call or something? Was she on the other line? Anything at all, Natalie?
I didn't see her at all. Ross said... He said that she, and he had an argument and that she'd run out, but that was early. And...
Why doesn't anybody know where she is? I mean, she just cannot disappear like this. I'm sorry, Donna.
No. It's all right. It's all right. I know if it was Emily Ann, I'd be frantic.
Thank you.
Look, if there's anything I can do to help.
Thank you. No,
Ellen, I'm sorry about Julie. She's a wonderful girl.
Yes, Natalie, she is a wonderful girl. And believe me, you are the last person on this earth that I would ever come to for sympathy. I came here to get information. That is all. Obviously, you and Ross were much too busy. Excuse me.
Honey, she didn't know.
Doesn't matter. She'd still blame me. Oh, that's it. I'm no good for Timothy. I'm no good for myself. Dependent on you.
I don't mind.
I do mind. I'm leaving. I'm leaving Pine Valley today.
Cecily, under no circumstances are you to call Hillary.
Why not?
Senora, I must talk to my
I
husband.
will take care of that in just a moment.
Anything I can do?
Come on. You wait for me in the study. Come on, right in here. You and the baby can be more comfortable in there. Right this way. Maybe she's hungry. Just a moment, dear. Now, I'll be right with you.
Pretty woman. Nice baby.
Cecily, you and I are going to have to come to an understanding.
Oh, yes, Sarah, what is it?
Well, I don't want to disturb you, Mrs. Wallingford, but that was the professor on the phone. He wants to know when you're going to pick him up.
Oh, was ever a woman so beset? I don't know when I'm going to be able to pick him up.
Oh.
Actually, there's a problem, an emergency with Cecily.
Well, she looks all right to me.
Oh, I'm fine. It's my mother. You see, she forgot to send in the rest of my tuition, and, well, they want to bar me from class until we pay the entire balance in cash.
Oh. Well, Sarah, dear, would you be an angel and pick up Langley for me?
Mm-hmm, and I'll bring him back here.
No, that is, why don't you two just go ahead and drive on up to the spring?
Without you?
Well, I'll join you. Now, go on now. You know how impatient he gets.
And how he hates it when you're up to something.
That is why, dear old friend, I am sure that your instincts will tell you not to mention your suspicions. I'll run along.
Some people never learn.
Oh. Now, Cecily, dear, I must insist that in this instance you take my judgment. You see, Hillary could be very badly hurt if she were to come into contact with this woman. So promise me not a word to Hillary.
Oh, of course not, Aunt Phoebe.
Good. Now, isn't Dagny expecting you?
Oh, yes, but...
No buts. No buts. I appreciate what you've done. Thank you very much. But just run along. I can take care of everything from here on.
Well, what if Hillary comes home before you get a chance to, you know...
I'll take care of it, dear. Just run along. That's a girl. Hello, this is Phoebe Wallingford. Would you put me through to my stepdaughter, please? Hillary Martin, of course. Well, find her. Will you please get off of your big tush and look for her? It's an emergency.
Yes, what is it? Oh, all right, put her through, Terry. Thanks.
Hello? Hello?
I'm here, yes. What?
Brooke should clear out that whole bunch down there and start from scratch. I've never heard such insolence.
And Phoebe, I'm on deadline, okay? So what do you need?
Oh, it's nothing. Just don't come home. That is, I've taken some of your things over to Brooks, so you go straight there.
Why?
Well, because of the painters.
Why? I don't mind a few fumes.
Well, you'll mind these fumes, dear. We're fumigating. That's it. We're fumigating. We discovered ants. Millions and millions of ants.
Ants? Where?
Well, everywhere. We're infested.
And Phoebe, I've never seen any ants in the house.
Well, they're too little to be seen. Now, I've got to go now, darling, so just promise me that you'll go straight to Brooks, all right?
Oh, fine. Okay. I will. But listen, I think
Louisa, you can come out now. Shall we have our little talk?
Hiya. Did that call come through? Unfortunately.
Hi, Mitch.
Hi, how you doing? Hi. No booby traps?
Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
You know, you're the whole reason that she ran away.
Charlie.
No, I'm tired of everybody trying to be polite and civilized about this. She destroyed her. You know, you dump her in an orphanage when she's getting in the way of your business. And then finally, when you feel rich enough and you decide you want a daughter again, you come back and you ruin her life.
That's enough.
He's right. I didn't plan for it to be this way. It's not what I had in mind, but it happened. And now I want to fix it. I want to try and find her and make it better.
You know, she's going to take one look at you and she's going to run the other way. She doesn't want you. Don't you get it? She doesn't want you.
Apparently, she doesn't want any of us. I'm sorry, but you're not the only one that's hurt here. Elizabeth has made some mistakes, but she's still Julie's mother, and I'm still her father. We all want to find her and help her. Once Julie's at home, she can decide who she wants in her life. But right now, I think it's a little ridiculous to start arguing about who's going to look for her. As far as I'm concerned, the more people, the better.
Charlie, nobody is sorrier than I am.
I'm going to go see if we have any messages.
He's tired, Liz. He'll calm down.
Thank you.
I was defending myself as much as you.
Well, a month ago, you wouldn't have defended either of us.
A month ago, I didn't think we could lose her.
We're not going to lose her. You don't have any news, no clues? Hasn't anyone seen her? You're not giving up.
I'm her father. I'm going to find her.
I'm sorry. I just never met a girl like you before. You're so pretty and smart. Most of the girls I go out with, they're not so polite, you know? I guess I got used to just letting a girl know how I felt. But, I didn't mean anything. I mean that I thought you were pretty.
I think you better quit lay your head, my boy. He's a good kid, just needs a little polish.
I never meant to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Boy, is it okay if I go across town?
You can lock me in the kitchen or on the terrace. If I do anything, you can just kick me out. But I won't. Just call me Mr. Safe. I'll do my work, you do your work, and everything's gonna be...
All right. We'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay. I'm depending on you.
Everything's cool.
All right, I'll be back in a couple of hours. Julie, you get to work on the B list, and Nico...
The Peterson Project.
The Peterson Project. And make sure both of you get some supper. There's lots of stuff to eat here, or you can order something in.
Thank you.
See you later.
I'm sorry. It's a joke. A bad joke. See? I'm working. See? A beautiful girl isn't even sitting in the room because I'm working.
Nope, I ain't seen her. You sure, Whitey? She's low on money. She's been hiding out.
She killed somebody?
No, of course not.
She's a runaway.
She left is worse than this.
What happened, little man?
What happened?
You were working all over town.
You're a big man now. What happened to you?
Nothing else. Can I help you?
Whatever you say, sweetie. This is your date.
I said move it.
Hey, cut it out, all right?
It's okay. I just tripped.
Hey, get your own guy.
No, I said leave her alone, would you?
Stay out of this.
No, he's
Sorry
pushing
to
her
bother
around,
you,
Mark.
It's none of your business, Charlie. Come on. Tick-tock, honey.
Okay.
Just let me go, all right? Listen to me, buddy. I said get your hands off her, all right? Just leave her alone.
Who's this guy, Captain
He's
Do-Right?
nobody. He's nobody. It's okay.
Forget it. I want to have to go home.
It's all right. He's gone now.
Hey, you stupid jerk. Now I'm gonna get cut. Stupid idiot.
Hey, it'll be all right. I'll never know.
He'll know. He'll cut me. You got me cut, you stupid jerk.
My friend didn't understand. It's gonna be okay. Here, take this. He's not gonna cut you. It'll be all right. He won't care where you got the money.
Thanks.
Look, you better get out of here. You don't want him to catch you hanging around. Go on.
Thanks.
She was a prostitute?
You want to hang out on the street? You stay out of what you see, understand? It's none of your business.
Mark, she was so young.
That's what happens. These kids run away from home. They come to a city like this. They run out of money. And that's what happens.
We have to find her.
No, she wouldn't do anything like that. She wouldn't do anything like that. And if you think she would do that, then you don't know her at all.
Charlie!
Oh, really? You're leaving Pine Valley? Where do you think you're gonna go?
Well, what's important is that I know I'm going.
Nat, think for a minute. You're a nurse, right? Okay. You must have seen this happen before. It's like you're in shock. You're not in any condition to do anything but sit tight and heal up.
Well, I won't continue to impose on you and Benny.
Sweetie, you need us right now. And that's fine. That's what friends are for, right? It's to help each other out. Listen, when you get to feeling better and you can cope with Timmy more and get out on your own, I got a surprise for you. I talked to Jerry, and he said your old apartment's available, and he's going to hold it for you till you're ready.
I don't know.
I understand you want to avoid it. I mean, who wouldn't? But deep down in your heart of hearts, you know you're going to have to face up to this someday. Something terrible happened that night. It wasn't your fault. But it was Ross Chandler's, and you may never feel any better about this until you stand up and make him take the blame for it.
No one would believe me, Donna.
No, they wouldn't. Not if you run away. Oh, Nat, do you think these nightmares you've been having are going to go away because you run off to Canada to be with Mama or California or Timbuktu? I mean, you meet some really nice guy. You're not even going to be able to have dinner with him, let alone a relationship. Listen, this is the kind of pain that can ruin your life. And you've got to deal with it here, now. Even if it's the hardest thing you ever had to do.
I just want a couple minutes of your time so we can talk alone without your Aunt Phoebe or your father or some other...
Don't worry. No one will bother us.
Good. Hillary, I know things have been screwed up. What's important is what we feel for each other.
No, don't. No. You said talk. The feelings are the problem, and I've tried to make sense of all this. I've tried to understand, but this attraction between us, it just gets in the way.
That's what it's all about.
No, not for me. Look, hey, I'm the first to admit that I have given off some mixed signals. I mean, I did tell you it was over, and then I came over to see you with the helmet, and then we danced that night.
Yeah, because that's what you really want.
I've made a choice. And it doesn't really matter what I want, because you're the one who set it up that way. I've just got to get it straight once and for all. I don't want you. It's over. All right? Now, I promise I won't call you. I won't go over to Oasis.
Wait, whoa. What do you mean, what I set up?
You know it. Why don't you just accept it?
No, I won't. I want an answer, Hillary. And not some garbage about what choices or signals. This is important. You and me, it's worth something. You're a smart girl. You've been around. This kind of thing doesn't happen every day. It's what we feel about each other.
Yeah, right. Well, it's too late now, isn't it?
What is the problem?
You. You're the problem. You and your wife.
My wife.
Louisa. And let's not forget little baby Maria.
Who told you?
Who told me?
Yeah.
That's what you care about? Who told me?
Yeah, no one was supposed to know.
Evidently.
Hillary, if you know about them, then why are you so upset?
That's it? It doesn't make a difference to you? Oh, boy, am I glad that I found this out now. Why didn't I listen to you when you said we were so different? Because we are different. I can't believe we even breathe the same oxygen. I don't know what I expected. What did I expect? I guess I was hoping that maybe you wouldn't tell me it was true. Or that maybe you'd ask me to forgive you. I don't know. But no, not Mitch. No, of course not. He's his own man.
Hillary, what is the problem?
You lied to me.
I had to.
Oh, don't give me that classic line. You had to because it was for my own good, right? No. I don't want someone who has to lie to me. And I don't want someone whose life is so complicated.
Hey, wait a minute. Come on, you're off base.
No, look, let's just get it all clear right now. You don't make me happy. I don't even know what kind of person you are, who could just never tell the truth. I mean, someone who just is out to save their own skin, you know, doesn't care about anyone else, never can really totally give yourself. I don't know why I always fall for the escape artist. First Tad, now you. Why can't I find someone who will just be there, somebody who I can just totally love.
Hillary, hey. Don't you understand?
No. Don't you understand? I don't want you. I don't want you. Now, why? Get out. Get out of my life. Go on.
Maria and I were coming home from the park, and my neighbor stopped us on the street and said that my cousins were looking for me. I don't have any cousins, so I made her tell me about them. And Senora is the Monteros. She told them where I live. I had no choice. I had to come here. I have to talk to Mitch. I have to warn him.
Well, if you're so worried about them, why would you take the chance of leading them here? I mean, you could have picked up a phone, you could have written a letter, but no, you have to land right here on my doorstep.
I couldn't stay there.
Well, you're not staying here either. And as for speaking to Mitch, that's out of the question.
Why don't you want me to see him?
I have told you, because it will jeopardize his relationship with his new young lady friend. Do you care about that? Oh, no, no. All you care about is coming here to extort more money out of me with some cockamamie story about Mexican hoodlums.
Senora, you came to me. You offered me the money. I did not want to take it.
Oh, that's what you say now, of course. You know, I have a good mind to report you to the authorities. The immigration office will know how to deal with you.
Charlie went to buy a paper. He put an ad in one of those personal columns, desperately seeking Susan, something like that. They saw the movie together. You excuse me?
I do appreciate it.
Boy, is it good to see you.
Oh. Oh.
You okay?
I couldn't stay and wait at home any longer. And besides that, I missed you.
Hello.
Hello, Elizabeth. I guess neither one of us are any good at waiting by a phone, are we?
I guess not. I don't want to intrude. I'm going up to my room. I have some calls to make.
You get a gold star.
No. Not really. I needed to make up for this afternoon anyhow.
Why? What happened this afternoon?
That doesn't matter. Have you heard anything? Any word at all? Nothing?
We've covered a lot of territory, and if if she turns up in any of those places, we'll hear, but we're gonna find her, Ellen. It's gonna be you and me and Julie, and we're gonna be a family. We will find her.
You're right. We will, because I cannot wait to introduce her to her father. Her wonderful father.
Can I get you anything?
No thanks. I'm fine.
I guess that's how you fit in those jeans. Starvation? I never saw such a tiny girl who wasn't a model, though. You could probably be a model. You're pretty enough. I mean that objectively, nothing personal. You got the address for Lloyd Hinkins on that list there?
A-K-I-N-S?
Maybe, but I think it's with an E. Oh, here, hold this for me. Here it goes. Greenwich. Why they got a W in that word, I'll never know.
Nico.
Huh. Yeah, it's for you.
I'm really not hungry.
My uncle said I should be nice to you and make sure you ate something, so, you know.
Well, this is your apple.
Afraid of my germs?
Please.
Come on, Julie. And I was just kidding around. Look, I like you. You're pretty. You got a great body. But hey, if I'm not your type, what? Am I gonna hit you over the head and drag you off by the hair? You'd probably give me a karate chop and I'd land on my tail. I just want to be a friend. Is that all right with you? Friends, huh?
Friends.
I mean, we got to work together. We might as well get along. Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't want anything more, but I understand. You don't like me.
Well, it's not that I don't like you. I'm
glad to hear that because, see, I look at you, and you're so pretty. So pretty. And all I want to do is make you happy. See? Make you feel good. I thought you didn't want it.
I don't.
Sticky. I can make you feel so good.
I'm sorry.
So am I. It's not fun to hurt like that, is it?
It's what I wanted. Not the pain, but for it to end.
Is it?
Well, I mean, just because something's difficult doesn't mean it isn't for the best.
That's true. But then you never really know, do you? I mean, is your heart breaking for old time's sake, or is it trying to tell you that you're making a mistake?
So lovely to see you, too.
Look, you want me to fix the stove or not?
Oh, does the attitude come free, or do I have to pay for it?
I'll just come back later.
Ho, ho! Fix the stove, right front burner, doesn't heat up. So tell me something, little brother. Has this got something to do with Hillary?
Are you going to let me work, or are we going to talk all day?
Work, by all means, please work.
And as far as Hillary goes, that's the last time you say her name to me if you ever want to see me again.
Hillary. Sorry,
Donna,
never again. I'm sorry.
There are a few things that I had put... Hi. Drying. There are a few things that I was going to leave.
That's fine. Are you sure you want to do this today? I mean, there's no rush.
Is it all right if Timothy stays here until he finishes his nap?
Well, sure, of course. Honey, if you ever need anything, babysitter or a loan, shoulder, you come to me first. I mean it.
You're a good friend, Donna.
Oh, you're my buddy. And you're doing the right thing.
Well, anyway...
I guess the apartment should be all ready for you. Jerry said he left the door open and the key's in the freezer. It's always a nut. I guess it's better safe than sorry. And once you feel up to it, come to the Glamorama. Get the works on me, okay?
Hey, why don't you let me help you up?
It's all right. I've got it. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Tastes like apple.
Bet it does. Look, you promised your uncle you weren't going to make any moves on me.
This isn't anything. I know how you feel about me. Why would I expect anything when I know how you feel? You think I'm a loser?
No. Look, I'm sorry that it's the way you feel about me, but the truth is that, I have a very serious boyfriend, and we're very much in love, and we don't see anybody else. It's exclusive, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of girls that would love to go out with you, but I can't because I'm already committed.
If you're so in love, how come you're not together? If you were my girlfriend, I would never let you get away.
He didn't. I mean, things just got screwed up. Not the way we feel for each other. I mean, I love Charlie. It wasn't his fault. It was my mom. My family. Both of them. And my dad, too. I can't go back. I can't be there. See, they all lied to me. Everyone lied, but Charlie didn't lie. But I can't go back to be with him because if I did, they wouldn't leave us alone. Or me. Wouldn't leave us alone. And I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. Things could get messed up. Please, just leave me alone. I can't breathe.
You just gotta relax.
I can't be with you. I can't breathe. I'm gonna be with Charlie someday, so please, can you just leave me alone?
Damn it, I told you to leave her alone.
I was just calming her down.
I know what you were trying to do. Get out of here.
I didn't do anything. I was just calming her down.
Move!
I was trying...
Nico, now! Julie, hey, I'm sorry. I never should have left the two of you alone. I mean, he's a good kid, but you just got to be strict with him. But hey, I can't expect you to do that. Look, I'm going to take you to a hotel tonight, and then tomorrow I'll set you up someplace on your own. I'll give you the money to pay for it. You won't have to wait.
No, please.
Well, I don't want to see you go through this again. Now, look, I gave him an order, and he disobeyed. As far as I'm concerned, he can find himself another job and another place to live.
It's probably my fault. I think he understands now. I can't see myself spending the night alone and being in another hotel someplace by myself.
I don't want to see you go through this again.
Well, it won't. It's going to be okay. There's not going to be any more problems. It's just that everything I try to do, everywhere I go, everything's just turning out wrong.
Hey, Julie. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Okay, you don't have to go to a hotel. And Nico can stay. Everything's gonna be all right.
You know, you're unbelievable, you know that?
Come on, Charlie. I want to help. Look, you were so great to me when my mom came to Stanford and unloaded on me. All I want to do is return the favor. Besides, who knows Julie better, huh? Me or Mark? Charlie, look, I used to live in New York. I know where people hang out. I've got friends here. I could really help. You know, Julie and I may not have been the best of friends. She's got to be in bad shape. Have you gotten any leads?
No.
Well, I'm here and I know New York. We'll find her. Charlie, I may be jealous, And I may be mean sometimes, but I'm not a cruel person. Please let me help.
You know, Cecily, I saw a girl today. She was maybe 14, 15 years old. And this old guy, he was pushing her around, right? I mean, this guy was old enough to be her father or grandfather or something. So me, stupid me, I jump in and try to help, right? Well, it turns out this girl's a prostitute. She was a runaway.
Julie would never do anything like that.
I know, that's what I said. But Mark and Elizabeth, they've got these looks on their faces like they know that's exactly what happened.
Give me a break. Julie needs money. She'll get a job. She wouldn't do anything like that. You see, that's what I mean. We know her. All they know is the stuff they read in the papers.
But Cecily, we have looked everywhere. We've checked all the shelters, the halfway houses.
She wouldn't go there. She knows that's the first place people would look. She's hiding. She doesn't want to be found.
But she doesn't have any money. She doesn't know anybody here. You know, Julie and I came here one time together. She was so scared of everything, you know? The city was just too much for her. It was too fast. Cecily, we've got to find her. Even if we do, she could be so different. This whole thing could have made her so different.
She'll be okay. No, she will. She has to be.
Please don't call immigration. Please, I'll do anything.
All right. Just stop your sniveling. I won't call anybody. Just promise me that you'll leave town.
But, Mitch, I have to warn...
Don't worry. I'll give him your message. You needn't fear.
Okay. Swear to me on your life you're gonna tell him.
Good grief. I'll tell him. Now, go upstairs and get your baby and hurry. Yes?
Excuse me, madam. I'm from the United States Department of Immigration. I'm wondering if you might be able to give me some information on the whereabouts of a Luisa Sanchez. Ah, señorita. If you will come with me.
Senora, don't let him take me. He's a Montero. Please, I beg you.
Just a moment. Might I see some identification?
Of course. Will this do?